It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, welcome to Ketchup Packets. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And today we are watching Season 1, Episode 6 of Barry, called Listen with Your Ears, React with Your Face.
I guess technically each of these episode titles has a chapter number at the beginning, you know? Like are we erroneously naming the episodes for excluding that?
I don't know. Chapter 6, it's Episode 6, Chapter 6.
Yeah, it's a little redundant.
Yeah. I don't know. I just left it out. It's not a big deal.
No,
But,
I noticed that when I was editing the last episode. That I was like, oh, they all have chapter at the front. Should we be including that? But I don't think it matters.
Yeah, and also I wonder if in Season 2, do the chapter numbers continue, like...
I think they do.
Yeah.
I believe like the first episode of Season 2 is called Chapter 9, if I remember correctly.
All right. Well, maybe we'll add that next time. But this time, whatever. This one's Chapter 6.
Okay.
Listen with your ears, react with your face. And again, that kind of has a... Well, that one's mostly an acting
Yeah, I was
thing.
just going to say, I can't think of an assassin connotation for this title. First time.
But maybe there's going to be an assassin-related situation in the episode in which he is listening with his ears and reacting with his face. Maybe listening in on something.
Yeah, that's an
and it
astute
gets kind of
observation.
something like that. But, who knows?
That could happen.
Yep.
So what did we
shall
have
see.
last time on Barry?
So he and his buddy, his new buddy, Psycho Buddy, raided a compound.
Yes, they did. They hit the Bolivian stash house.
Yep. And he got knocked out, but he got saved.
Taylor borrowing tactics from the famed Leroy Jenkins.
That's
if you
right.
remember.
Rushing in, both guns blazing, and almost getting them both killed.
Mm-hmm.
But he did it. He also found a stash of money.
Yes.
Showed Barry the stash of money. Could have wasted Barry, took the money and left. And no one would have been the wiser. Even Fuches would have just been like, shit happens.
Fuches was clearly expecting Barry to die based on how he was sitting in that hotel lobby.
He was very surprised to see him. Mm-hmm. But he also told him to waste his friend. What's his friend's name again?
Taylor.
Yep. Told him to waste Taylor. Didn't waste Taylor because I just don't think he could.
He can't kill another Marine.
Yeah.
That's what he seemed to have the biggest problem with.
That's funny because my interpretation was like, man, this dude saved my life. He's actually like, he helped me out.
That's probably part of
Right.
it too, you know? But when he was first objecting to the suggestion from Fuches, he was like, Taylor's a Marine, I can't kill him, you know? He was like, that was out of the question right away.
He definitely thought about it though. You could see it on his
yeah.
face when he was digging through the money. He was just like, should I waste him? And then he didn't. So that's going to cause complications, I think, for everyone. Fuches is obviously not happy with that situation. Besides that, I can't really remember much specifics of the last episode.
I don't think there was any Chechens in the last episode, and then acting stuff, I also don't think there was much really in the way of development there. There was just, like, they're doing the Shakespeare showcase or whatever, and
That's right.
Barry and Sally are scene partners. So even though there's the
that's
relationship weirdness between them, they now have to be scene partners in the Shakespeare showcase. So
And Sally was frustrated that she didn't get the same part that she had before.
Yeah.
And was like, I think it was better when I was doing it.
Sally continues to be very confident in her own abilities. That's how we'll say it.
Yep. I don't know. Without further ado, I think I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's jump on into it.
Kind of reminds me of like a Breaking Bad scenery.
I was going to say it's my favorite location in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mount Chiliad?
Just the dirt runway where Trevor's hangar is.
Oh, that's right.
I know this guy in Tijuana got some FIM 92 Stingers. Fucking boom. We celebrate with cervezas before that shit even hits the ground.
Are those RPGs?
Yeah, stingers are... I think they go up and then they come back down. And,
Maybe going surgical.
at least in Battlefield.
Better way
I
to go.
don't know.
You know, put me up with a rifle on top of the hill there, and they'll land someplace here, and I'll shoot the Bolivian leader when he gets off the plane. But frankly, what he needs, Fuches, is someone like you to
If we had a few more dudes, we could just bum rush these motherfuckers.
to mold him.
Don't try to dickhead. You can stick me with this donkey.
This would be a sweet place for a hot tub. Find some chicks. Fuck 'em.
I can't watch this.
This? 'This? 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 'This?
You want Fuchs?
Did Fuchsia say hot tub?
I think Taylor's got a positive attitude.
Yeah, I like Taylor. I think Fuchs needs to try getting his hands dirty if he wants to start telling everyone else how to do their jobs.
Now Cristobal will come here to U.S. Hey, you took my fucking stash house. I'm going to slit your fucking throats. And we will be waiting for him.
Yes, because they are short, right?
Right.
Go on, this is great physical comedy of you.
It costs, it costs. What? I have presentation for you. Barry buy fancy new clothes. Barry have sex with Nub. Barry buy laptop computer. No hit. Whole point is that Barry have no connection to our family. You follow him around and be personal photographer? That's connection. Why would you do this?
Barry did do the hit, though.
Barry got a stash house. Beautiful, super awesome, sexy stash house.
So nice.
He does great work.
This poor guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he kind of likes it.
Barry alone.
And we forgot to say in the pre-show that Kusano and Detective Moss are officially together.
You know, it's our 1 week anniversary.
Eggs Benedict.
I would have forgotten that.
Okay.
Bowl of fruit. Charmer.
This has been really wonderful.
Nobody believes that my class could be involved in Ryan's death, except for you. I myself thought that you were questioning them because you wanted to be close to me. I was very flattered. But now I've got to wonder, are you keeping them in play because you're trying to prevent us from becoming what we might become?
I love his suits.
No, that's not.
Yeah, that's a hell of a robe.
Yeah.
If we ran away from this because we were scared, wouldn't that be oh so very sad?
When these chickens come home to roost, it's gonna look like he's covering for Barry.
More Breaking Bad parallels.
Yeah.
The one person's secrets make everyone in their orbit's lives more complicated unknowingly, you know?
Yeah.
Killer job.
Are they just sitting watching porn?
It seems to be what they're doing, yes.
Great suggestions.
Weird.
I would guess that Taylor probably chose the entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you.
Not Barry's pick.
You could take over from me, and I in turn could leave.
So I'd work for Fuchs?
Yeah. That'd be cool, right?
No. You should fucking ace that dude.
Taylor. Kill Fuchs? I can do that?
Well, you do what you want to do. You should get rid of him.
It honestly never occurred to Barry until right now.
What's this?
Money from the stash house. I counted out. This is your half.
Hey, this money's dirty. You can't spend it. You need it clean. And no, I'm not going to ace Fuchs.
You take that money, kill Fuchs, live your dreams. So much this guy jizzes.
He's so much smarter than Barry.
And at the same time, so much stupider.
Yeah. But he's just solving all of his problems for him, like, real easy.
Barry's
Well,
weird
he's sitting there
fantasies
watching
again.
porn.
That's me when I got out of the Marine Corps, and I don't remember who this man is. Where's your sister?
You guys gotta get to school.
Fine. Have a good day.
Thanks.
That was a weird one.
Yeah.
This is Taylor's bathroom. You can tell from the poster.
Oh, yeah.
See, Taylor is a good dude.
Yeah.
Even when Barry's reluctant to take this money, he earned it.
Dude,
it's his.
take this money.
Hey. Rhodey.
No.
Taylor's like, come on, man. You need to relax.
I like that he's just like watching the porn like it's a TV show.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Scripts out.
That's not suspicious.
This is a weird move.
Yeah. Just.
Give me a second.
Sorry. Hey, V.
Out, I say.
She's really not a great actor. You know,
No.
she kind of everything
she
is
overact her a little
yeah,
bit.
everything's overwrought.
Do you mark that?
Okay, Barry, hold it. What are you doing?
I'm saying my line.
Yeah, and you're saying the hell out of it, too. We're not sayers. We're starting to be acting. You have to listen to the attitude, to the tone, to the way that it's being said to you. Wow, I keep forgetting how strong you are. All right, you know what? Both of you face each other. Right now, we're going to do repetition exercises. You're going to say something to Sally. She's going to repeat it back to you. You're going to say it back to her. Now, the words will stay the same, but you will change. All right, go.
What do I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I guess I don't understand.
All right, listen. Just listen.
This is a
and
classic
focus.
acting exercise, right? Same words back and forth,
Yeah.
and change intonation to have a conversation.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, stop. All right. You have to listen to the way she's talking to you with her soul. Go.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, now adapt, adjust. Look at her.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, look who's a good listener. You stuck your tail between your legs and you slunk off like a beaten man. That's listening. Bring it in.
I think that was kind of a real exchange between them.
Yep.
Kusino didn't realize that.
Barry, Taylor, let me know when you want to kill those Bolivians. My schedule's pretty freed up. I canceled most of my appointments.
Barry, Fuches, have you killed Taylor yet? You don't have the stones to do it. You better tell him to keep his fucking mouth shut or you'll stick a bayonet up his ass.
Seems like using code over the phone
Forgot to tell you, I put a deposit down in the
would be good.
Also, you killed Fuches yet?
All right, that's it.
Yeah, if you're ever leaving me messages about, some crime we're going to commit, just allude
code.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do it by myself, and you're not coming, and it's gonna be a thing that I do by myself.
Uh-huh.
What is Taylor watching?
Yeah, I don't know.
Lot. It's over. I've been parking over there.
How does Barry not stand out for not having a headshot?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing that.
Wouldn't police see
No
that?
sign or anything.
His looks like all the criminals on the gym side,
Yeah.
Or not the criminals, but the random other people that have ID photos.
He saw the light.
Maybe they just think he takes terrible headshots. I guess they'd know that's an ID photo, because they probably collected it.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Messing says that you should only play parts that scare you. I've played Lady M. I need something more. I need something that I can, sink my teeth into.
Who are you dying to play?
Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Mother of God.
Is Macbeth the cursed play
Yes.
where bad stuff always happens?
That's why
Somebody
they
always
were
dies?
calling it
Yeah.
the Scottish King and the Scottish play and stuff like that, and Lady M, and you're not supposed to say Macbeth in a theater.
Love his jogging suit.
He wants to be a performer too.
You want to go fast, go it alone. You want to go far, go together. Why do you always insist on going it alone?
You and I both know there is no one in this class at my level.
Be that as it may, Sally, not everything is a monologue. The ensemble is there to help you shine.
If she believes that, she shouldn't be enrolled in this class.
Yep.
I need this.
Acting class is a team effort. Not just about you, Sally.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I won't let you down.
What is that reaction? What does that mean? Just he's frustrated with her?
Yeah, I do not know. She's driving him nuts.
Look at that poster. It says Gene Cousineau is 12 Angry Men. He did 12 Angry Men himself.
That's super funny.
Do you know if Mr. Cousineau's in the office?
No, sorry.
Leave her alone, dude. He's not gonna listen to me.
He can't hear you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Are you one of Mr. Cousineau's students?
Very small English.
That accent. Is it Russian? LAPD! Stop!
Love the way he runs.
Yeah, it's a good gate.
Do not get in that car!
Okay, that's at least a whole magazine, right? Does he have more magazines? There we go.
Show me your hands! $26K and change stuffed in a fucking John.
Think Ryan stashed her?
Maybe. Maybe he just wasn't fucking Pazar's wife. Maybe he was using her to be in business with the Chechens. But one thing I do know, we didn't find $26,000 and a dead Chechen at a fucking gym, Loach. We found him here.
Sorry, sir.
You need to go home, Miss Cousineau.
Am I going to see you?
Go home.
I mean, in the light of this development, it seems like it really is a work conflict for her to have a relationship with him at this time.
Absolutely.
Nothing personal.
Yeah. You made a whole thing about taking the acting class off the board. So,
You're rubbing it in?
what were you doing back here?
No, he's just genuinely asking why was she still here. They were proud of her for taking. They were all clapping when she took the acting class down. The Radisson is home base for Barry and Fuches, right? This is where they live?
Yeah. It's not a very good cover story.
What the fuck are you doing here?
No, brother, it's all good. I know what you were saying, but I solved our problem. This stuff is free, right?
You need to get out of here right now. You understand? What the fuck are they doing here?
What's up, dude?
So you needed more manpower for a bum rush. So I kissed them in. They're fucking pumped, dude. We've been pre-gaming all night.
Bushmaster, baby.
Oh, shit!
Drive.
Okay.
He was like, the best option is just get in the car and go with them, because trying to convince them to go away is more conspicuous.
Get out of the car, Chris.
What? Why? Whoa! Whoa, dude, relax! Relax, man. It's not a big deal. Okay, Taylor said you need some help to scare the shit out of some guys.
Chris.
That's it. I got your back.
Get out of the
I
car.
ain't soft.
Jesus.
Dude, that's the time for Barry to say, we're not going to scare the shit out of some guys. This is a gunfight, you know?
Yeah.
You could persuade him harder to get out.
You're reading that acting book.
He's trying to keep his cover as hard as possible, though.
Taylor said he's been reading Kusina's book.
Mm-hmm.
We're going east, right? Because that's our turnoff right there. Hey, Taylor, turn around.
That shit that dude says about making the unsafe choice? Fucking spoke to me, man.
Taylor, turn around.
Oh, fuck yeah! Let's fucking pull it!
Taylor!
My heart's racing. And I've seen this.
Man, these guys are conspicuous as shit. Not subtle. So stupid.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Man, what did they think was gonna happen?
I'm not sure. That was an incredibly bad plan.
Yeah, jeez. Listen to the trained assassin when he's telling you to do something different than you're doing.
Yeah, but he thought that Barry was just afraid to do the thing that they wanted to do. He didn't think that it was about it being a bad plan. Taylor seems to make his decisions and pursue them, regardless of what anyone else says. Or seemed to. I think he seemed to do that, because I believe there were some red holes on the windshield at the end there.
I'd say the two in the front seat look like they're probably pretty dead. You know, I'm not going to make any assumptions, because it wouldn't be the first time somebody's been shot through a windshield, and then they didn't die.
Yes, that did happen a few episodes ago.
But, man, just, God, so stupid.
Welcome to your first Big Barry cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah. It's, so what would you say maybe happens next, if you had to guess?
Oh boy, well, if they're not dead, then this job is botched, at least. You know, I sincerely doubt that Barry's going to be able to pull this one out, unless he's... I mean, maybe.
I mean, and if they're not dead, they're also still at the airstrip with the Bolivians who just shot them, so it's
exactly.
You know, what happens next? You
well,
know?
that's what I mean, like,
right.
yes.
This is not a good situation, even if they manage to survive that car wreck.
Like, I don't even know, what do you do at that point? Like, grab one of the guns and fire back? I mean, I don't know, it's like, you couldn't even clearly see how many of them there were.
Yeah, the element of surprise is all you had.
Yep. Man, it just could have been so clean. I'm mad. I feel like I could have done a better job.
Do you feel like Taylor betrayed you?
Yes.
You were liking him so much.
I was like, you know, there's such thing as somebody who, like, kind of plays against the rules but still gets the thing done. But then he just kind of screwed it all. I mean, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was just a suicide mission.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't seem like the kind of thing that a trained Marine would do.
I mean, running into the stash house with just two dudes was also a dumb move, though, and they accomplished it and they survived. You know, so
they had the element of surprise there, and they,
it's true.
you know, they had like some sort of tactical advantage of just being able to catch them off guard, and like they had cover, and all. But I guess he also did running, yelling Leroy Jenkins. So
he's just relied on luck for a while, maybe, and his luck ran out finally.
Jeez.
And then Detective Moss had her encounter with the Chechen guy at the acting class, and Barry hid the money in the acting class toilet. That's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what his reason. Just close the backpack.
Yeah,
you can just close the backpack.
Just
you
keep
just
it in
pretend
there.
the money's not in there, and just take out your script and close the backpack.
Yeah,
and then deal with the money somewhere where you're not shitting where you eat.
Exactly.
You know.
Maybe in one of the lobby restrooms at that Radisson you're staying in, or I don't know, maybe that's still too close to him.
Maybe
Yeah, just
like
go somewhere else entirely.
In your hotel room in a lockbox. Or
Just bring it home. Yeah, can Fuchs not clean money? You know, tell him, hey,
exactly.
we found this at the stash house raid. Put it in the cookie jar. You know.
Yeah.
So that seems a little strange. That was kind of some weird writing on the show, maybe.
Yeah.
At the finest moment.
Got to create, tension somehow. But I mean, I guess there There's a million different ways you could do that with the storyline, but, you know, it's whatever. Also, when characters act that way in a show, there is this sort of element of, like, people aren't always, when they have, like, a panicked moment or, like, oh, shit, now what? They don't always do the most smartest thing, you know?
can totally see a real person that you know in a situation like that being like, I panicked when I saw all the money in my backpack, and I was like, I just gotta get it out of here, so I stashed it in the ceiling in the bathroom.
In the theater.
Exactly, yeah.
You did what, dude?
Yeah, I could definitely... But Barry's supposed to be smart and an operator, but I guess the whole point in this show is that something has made his brain go all scrambled in the way that he does that stuff, where he's totally not operating right anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's also, like, used to working alone, and no matter how trained you are, if you're not used to, like, other elements, like, interfering with your plans and stuff like that, you know, like, the perfect Jason Bourne with a random sidekick might end up making a mistake because this person throwing a wrench in my gears and I had everything planned out, like, down to the last detail of what I was going to do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But also, yeah, Barry's kind of losing his edge a little bit, too, like, you know, even just going into that guy's house and, like, strangling him manually when he could have just waited and taken the shot. He's just not. He's kind of he really obviously has checked out. Well,
and the reason he went and strangled Paco is because he wanted to go see Sally. She kept being like, are you sure you can't hang out? And so he was like, okay, I'm just finishing this now.
Yeah.
Forget doing it right. I'm just getting... And that's the, like... I think he's making all these bad decisions because he's trying to just, like, rush through the ending of his assassin career and be like, I just want this to be over so I can move on to my next thing, you know? And as Game of Thrones taught us, rushing through the end of something because you want to go to the next thing is not a good choice.
Yeah. You can't screw up the end game.
Or you lose your Star Wars deal. So, yeah. Maybe that's a good place to end for this time. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah. Well, maybe predictions for next time in terms of, like, the rest of the... I'm curious about where his relationship with Sally's going to go. Because, like, she was completely oblivious to the fact that she was being pursued by an assassin. Now he's dead. He was the only one with that plan to take out Sally.
It's true.
Like, and she couldn't tell the cops anything in particular.
Right. So
she never saw him.
You had your earlier thread of thinking that, you know, she was gonna wind up being exposed to all this gangster stuff somehow, and that Barry would have to talk to her. So, in light of all this stuff, how are you sitting with that?
That again, they were like, leave the rest of the Chechens were just like, dude, just leave Barry alone. Like, don't interfere with his life. Like, just keep the two things separate. That's the whole point. And then once they go in and start, like, killing his love interest or, like, threatening her in any way or, like, whatever, like, and none of Mr. Scary Man's actions were Barry's fault. You know, he drew his own heat by going to the theater and all these other things.
So, right, well, just incredibly bad timing of running into Moss while he was there.
Yeah, if anything, Barry could easily blame them. Like, dude, you are blowing up my spot. Like, I don't know what your guy was doing there, but he was not supposed to be anywhere near there, and you know that.
It's true.
Yeah, so...
It's a good point.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see, like, how their relationship is about to sour, I have a feeling.
Yeah?
Because they also, I mean...
This Bolivians thing has now gone south, too. Barry's not supposed to be working with people.
Yep. And now Fuches is... I mean, I'm going to surmise that Barry somehow, by hook or by crook, will get out of this situation without being dead. And I only make that assumption because the show is called Barry.
Yeah.
And, like, without him kind of missing a main character, I've kind of gotten to like Barry as a lead. And I don't need the Fuches show. If that happens, I'm gonna maybe question whether we should keep watching this because I don't really like Fuches.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I have a feeling that it's somehow Barry is going to figure out or he's going to somehow see the fact that they have pictures of her and make some kind of connection with the fact that their guy ended up dead near the theater and be like, you guys are... I'm coming for you.
So he'll turn on the Chechens because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid prediction. Solid prediction.
That's all I got.
All right.
Yep.
Well then, I guess that maybe wraps it up for this week's episode of Barry. Listen with your ears, react with your face.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this has been Catch Up Packets.